So, in the sense that you say you don't approve of any violence, I imagine that goes both for Hamas on October the 7th as much as Israel's response.
Yes, there's no question. The only concern, Richard, is the attempt by the discourse, particularly in the West, to erase the decades prior to October the 7th.
But the moment you import the events prior to the 7th, you are giving a quasi-legitimacy to the 7th, which is, of course, the problem.
Well, it is partly a problem, but then you must remember, it is a fight against colonization, a fight against dispossession. Don't deny that. I mean, they went through all our battle for countries like us who have been colonized. We know what anti-colonialism is. We know about the battle against imperial power. So you don't talk about 1-2 incidences which we may not or necessarily approve. But then the discourse in the West is when they only highlight these so-called excesses and forget the thousands and hundreds and thousands being killed from 48 Nakba to Shatara Shabila in Lebanon, in the West Bank, and also in Gaza. That is the only issue. There is no consistency, there is contradiction, there is hypocrisy.
But there is arguably equivocation by you in your answer when you don't unequivocally condemn the 7th.
Yes, I have concern about that. Although I see my position is consistently against any form of violence, fair. But then, my concern is when this is being highlighted by the West, in the Western media, and at the same time condone continued occupation and aggression and genocide. That is our concern. If, for example, we have the international community take a moral high ground consistent, then I realize, oh yes, we must stop the excesses.
But you would accept A, Israel's right to exist.
Yes, yes.
And B, Israel's right to defend itself.
Yes.